I will just ask you a simple question, but you need to understand it with full of honesty. So the question is, when the last time you are actually being bored? Like you actually sit on somewhere and just watching your nails, watching what's around you and all of this stuff. When was the last time? Answer it honestly in comment. But what if I just tell you that boredom is actually something that can make you smarter? But you can say, what the bullshit did you say? We all know that boredom is actually not a good sign. It actually makes us unsuccessful. At the time of boredom, we can just do anything. It can be your mobile phone scrolling. You also think that. But that's wrong. There Its boredom is actually something that's good, and I will tell you why. So that's why at the next time, whenever you are feeling bored, don't just want to escape. Don't touch your mobile phone. You need to be bored. It's actually good for your brain, not a bad sign, not something that actually harms your brain. It's something that actually helps your brain to think more clearly. And now we are talking about in depth about boredom. So at first we are talking about why we escape boredom, and always we want to escape boredom. I will tell you the reason behind it. We actually escape boredom because our brain doesn't used to it. Like our ancestors who are lived before us, like at 1950s or 18th centuries people, they actually being bored all the time. People actually made these human brain actually developed like this from our ancestor periods. But right now at this time of 1950s to now 2026, the 75 to 78 years actually humans developed a lot. Now they have mobile phone at their hands. They are just watching reels all the time, 24/7 on it, and they don't have a 1 minute time to being bored. Like honestly, if you feel bored right now, what the first thing happen to your mind? What do you do if you are bored right now? You can just touch your mobile phone and having infinite dopamine, having infinite information. But what if I just say your brain doesn't want more information. It's just want more space to store those information and actually process it. So we that's the reason we want to escape boredom because we feel like it wasting time. And yes, if you are a person who is very busy, like you have to do study and you also are a topper, then sitting on boredom is actually bad for you. But person like us who actually waste their most of the time on scrolling on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media, those for those person, boredom is actually a forsake gift. It's actually a good gift for us. So at the next time, don't just escape boredom. Don't try it. Be bored. And the next point is the thing which I just said. Boredom give you space. Like just I said, sometimes our brain doesn't want more information to have. It just need more space to process the information which we have at our brain. Like whenever you are scrolling on Instagram, you have information after information. Like it's a full sort of algorithm that give you information and always just stimulates you. This is the word that actually perfectly fit in the scenario. It stimulates your brain, and after you have a lot of enjoyment, after you have a lot of information, now when you stop scrolling you seek more. But actually those information isn't have any use to your brain. Like it will say what you have to do when a tiger actually came to your house. but why it is actually come to your house. A tiger from a forest, why just come to your house? So this is the information that most of the shorts or most of the reels actually have, and it's no use to you. It have no other use to you. It's actually a waste of time. The better option is actually being bored. So sometimes your brain wants space, and this is our second point. And now let's talk about the third point, which is we all know that boredom actually give you creativity. If you don't know, then yes, it actually just boosts creativity more than you think. Like whenever you are actually taking bath, you have lot of ideas, lot of creative new thoughts on your mind. Why it's happened? It's not actually happen because water actually fall on your mind or at your head. It's actually happen because you don't have other stimulation at those time. There are only you and your mind, which is actually thinking about anything else, like something random, like it's a pen, how this pen is actually made it, and all the weird stuff. We are actually talking about those time when you were being bored. So that's how it's actually just create creativity to your mind. Whenever you are being bored or sitting bored, you have a lot of idea. You have ideas to make new businesses, you have idea to being top at your class, you have idea to start new thing. Whenever our brain is bored, it wants something to do. So just sit at your desk and being bored, and you can have those hundreds of new idea that you seek to have. And now let's talk about the last point of our boredom, which is, and it's a bad point, which is I just say it give you more stimulation than you need, and that makes our normal life very exhausted and boring. We are talking about boredom, but nowadays Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and all these high stimulation platform give you that much dopamine or make you that much happy that normal life without phone being unimaginable. Like it's very bored to now sitting on the desk and do the study. We don't have those much attention nowadays. We can't focus for just 10 minutes, literal 10 minutes on our study. And it's happened because of this high stimulation mobile for high stimulation platform which we use 24/7. So don't just being stimulated, or whenever you feel like you are very stimulated right now, just stop scrolling or stop doing those high stimulation thing. Yes, at the first 25 minutes, you feel very exhausted. You feel very anger. Like if someone just talk to you, normal talk, you want to punch them on their face. But yes, this normal because you have that much stimulation and your mind is kind of cooked. That's why it's having time to back on their normal baseline state. That's why you feel that much exhausted at this time. So yes, this is also the solution. And now let's talk about the solution part, like how you can actually being bored without getting many stimulation at your mobile phone and all the distraction for life. You need to just practice boredom. Like suppose you wake up at 7 a.m. Don't touch your phone or don't eat anything before you done your 99% of the work at your day. Like suppose you are a student and you intend to do math and finish a chapter today, and it's your main goal, those top three goal, and that's your main goal from those top three. So now you have to finish it at any cost, at the day. So at the first thing what you need to do at the morning after you wake up is you need to just complete those work or just complete 80% of this work. Then touch your mobile or do some breakfast or do something high stimulated. because now you actually done 99% of your work or 80%, 70% of your work in the day. You can have those high stimulation work. So this is for the people who actually don't know how to start. But if you are an intermediate person, these tips can't work on you. And if you are intermediate, so you need to actually do dopamine detox. I will just share another video about dopamine detox because I'm also in a dopamine detox, and just do I will just explain it little. Dopamine detox mean you can't touch your mobile phone, you delete all the social media apps, and you're just being like a monk. It's very hard, but I will just do it in a medium level. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in another video of this journey. Take care and take action. Goodbye everyone.